All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've already seen what it's like to write an exponential function given a word problem. This is going to walk you through a little bit of how to find an exponential function given a table. Okay, so actually the problem that I'm going to go through here is going to be number 2. Number 1, the initial value is 12. It's a little bit different. So I'm going to go through number 2 because it's decay. It'll be the same type of thing either way. So we've got this form y equals ab to the x that we've already talked about. Okay, if we're taking a look at number 2, we need to think about first what is going to be the initial value when x is equal to 0. Okay, well this one we start at 1, so we got to kind of think about what's going on. So in this table, what's happening each time is that we're dividing by 2, which is the same thing as multiplying by 1/2. We're multiplying by 1/2, we're multiplying by 1/2. So if we were to go backwards, I'm just going to add this up here. We need to know what the initial value is. That's what the value of y would be if x is 0. And going backwards, if I had 1, then 2, and we would double again, the initial value of y would be 4. So when we're thinking about what's going on here, we're going to have the idea of y equals, the initial value is going to be 4, because that was the value when x is equal to 0 times our growth factor, or in this case our decay factor, which is going to be 1/2 to the x. So this equation would be y equals 4 times 1/2 to the x. Okay? If you're looking at this example at the top, okay, noticing it's trying to figure out what's happening each time. So here, we're multiplying by 5, we're multiplying by 5. So then what we need to do is we need to define that initial value. What is the value of y when x equals 0? So we need to do the opposite and divide by 5. So 158 divided by 5 was 31.6. And then 6.32 by dividing by 5. So how they got this equation here was 6.32 is our A, or our initial value. This is our growth factor, and we're taking it to the x power. All right, I want you to keep trying these on your own, and the solutions already exist, so that should help you out.